This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be talking about, boy, they just do it right. These are my boys. I'll tell you right now, these are my boys. Because, boy, they just hit it out of the park. Stephen Kerr has worked out something here, and it is special. Doing something for the great Thunderwork games, and it is called Metro Runner. We're going to take a look at this. We're going to go down the table. I'm not going to explain everything. I'm going to give you a nice overview of it, and then we're going to come back up and we're going to talk about how much fun this little masterpiece is. Let's go down and check it out. So I'm not going to explain everything here. I'm just going to go over a few things. This is a very unique game, and it really does a lot of cool things. You're going to be a character, and you're going to start in a certain zone, and you're going to be moving around this board, okay? Your turn sequences, you're going to be able to move once or maybe twice, depending on where you do. And when you land on a certain icon, you're going to do certain things, like get certain cubes, or try to purchase a certain amount of jobs. You're going to be attributing cubes and stuff like that, which is your resources, and you're going to be able to buy some of these things. Like I would need 2 red here. Well, I don't have 2 red. I would want to maybe go to someplace and right there and possibly get another red cube, which would help me that when the next turn, if I decided just to go to 1, I'd be able to buy this particular card. And what's really neat is they have a slot underneath, so everything fits in. You would attribute this power, okay, which means that you can convert a cube into any other cube. The iconography is really easy, and it's in the back of the book here. But you're going to be doing certain things. After you move, you're going to have a certain amount of actions. You're going to be able to work and do something in one of these districts, or you are going to complete a job. Like I said, you're going to try to get certain jobs done and things like that. You are going to gain notoriety as you go, and as you do that, it is going to help you get more resources and things like that. And once you pass this line here, that's when the game is going to end, and depending on how many victory points that you're going to have from cards and other things that you're going to do throughout here, you will win the game, whoever wins the game. Once somebody triggers this line, the person there will go. You'll also have credits to spend and all kinds of different boosters that are going to help you along the way. One of the cool things that is really neat about this, and because it becomes pretty much a game within a game, is one of the things is that you are going to try to get credits and resources by hacking, okay? And there's going to be certain things that you're going to do. You're going to be able to hack and do at least one move. Now, one of the moves you can do is possibly turn this, okay? Or maybe push this aside and move this over here. So you're going to have a connection here, okay? And if you look at your card here, if you can connect from here all the way to here, well, that's going to help you with that particular marker. If you can get it, and if you saw, because I was able to do that one move, I was able to connect that whole line. So not only was I able to come in and hit here, but I hit that as well. And as you can see, the main thing is to go from here to possibly here. So how would you do that? Well, I'm almost there. Well, if I was able to turn this, that would possibly, yes, it does. Well, no, not exactly. Only if it was like, well, no, that wouldn't even work. So you have like a little puzzle in here trying to hack and get this particular card solved where you're going to be able to get these resources. Okay, so you'll be able to try to do that. Once that's done, you'll discard, of course. You're going to be moving around, like I said, and there'll be certain things that you can do in these particular districts. Like if you're trying to complete a certain mission, well, you'll be able to do that and do it. If it's a purple mission, you'll be able to do it here in the heights. So the heights, you'll be able to create that. Your character also has a power which kind of helps you. You can swap any tile in the left column with any tile in the right column. So that might help you out some way and somehow in doing things. So each character will have different abilities, and there are a ton of different abilities. The rule book is clean as always, as you would expect from our good friends over at Thunderworks. You are going to get a whole bunch of 11 different characters. You're going to have 5 reference cards which are going to help you and get you through this. The game board's double-sided. There is a 1 to 3 player. On the other side there is a 4 to 5 player, which even gives you even more challenges. Your influence markers, your notoriety markers, and that's what you're trying to do, is get as much notoriety as humanly possible. As you can see, it's very clean and explains everything just beautifully. How to play big words, so you're not micro reading as if you were doing a rule book. The action, it'll explain the actions in detail. Collecting assets from a district, which if you land, you end up all the assets there and put them in with the rest of your resources. I call them resources. You can complete jobs in districts. There are the different iconography that you're going to land on is acquiring jobs. You're going to want to get jobs. You're going to want to collect assets so you can purchase those. You can contact agents, okay, based on your position. There are other cards that you're going to be able to do. And then, of course, when you land on the skull here, you'll be able to go over here and do that other mini game inside. A nice little scoring track to explain everything to you. It also talks about the solo mode, which is very excellent, which comes with an entire deck of cards where the AI is going to do its own thing, and it works very well and is not very easy. This here was very surprising to me and just a ton of fun. High quality components, beautiful, beautiful art, which gives you that immersion, which brings you into this cyberpunkish type world. Again, Thunderworks knocking it out of the park. I didn't explain everything, but I think you get a gist of what's going on here with this fantastic game. We're going to go up top and we're going to talk a little bit more and why you need to check this out over at Gen Con and bring one home with you, because I'm telling you, you're going to like this a real lot. I promise you that. So let's go up and get my final thoughts. So what can you say about this? Another masterpiece from our good friends at Thunderworks, who kind of gone outside the box a little bit, going into the cyberpunk world. And I was kind of like, oh, well, I wonder what they're going to do with this. And, well, I'll tell you something. They hit it out of the park like they do everything else. The thing that they do better than anybody else is gameplay. Okay? The rules are always clean. The gameplay is just, it flows very well. And every game that I have ever played from them has just been, it's been an experience. And that's what you try to do when you play games, is try to have a bit of an experience. And this really does it. I love hacking. It's a game within itself. This is a game within a game within a game. And it just flows, it feels cyberpunkish. It does everything right. The components are beautiful. What this company does, it just always knocks it out of the park. Always knocks it out of the park. When I said last week, and you guys probably saw that video because I had played this a few times. And the thing I love about it, also the AI. The AI is dead on. I mean, just beautiful. Everything's spelled out. You're not overcome with iconography. It is just very straightforward and just a great game. And like I said, if you are going to Gen Con this week, the end of the week, make sure you stop by, see these guys, pick this up. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Between that and Stone Spine Architects and everything else they do, from role player to role player adventures, and all the wonderful things that they do, you need to try this stuff out. You need to get involved. This is a great company that does everything with quality, professionalism, heart, passion, and a love for gaming. I mean, if you put those combinations and you put them in a bowl and you spin them up, you got Thunderworks Games. A fantastic, wonderful company making great games. Metro Runner, make sure you check it out at Gen Con, and even after Gen Con, pick this up. You are not going to be disappointed. This is a great, fun game and very enjoyable. Cyberpunk universe in under an hour. Figure that one out, right? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.